Hey guys, it's me Lex. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you 3 different decks to help you get to Arena 10. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know that I've dropped a ton of trophies here, and it's actually quite a bit of work. I'm trying to get a ton of clan crowns. My personal best here is 3704 as a level 9. And one thing to note is that the level of your cards don't change, or your opponent's cards don't change very much from 2300 to 3000. You'll find that mostly the only thing that changes is the player's skill. In fact, I'd say almost up to 3200. It really just comes down to your skill. And so even though I'm way down here low, you'll see that the matches I'm getting into, they're similar card levels. Maybe not with this first deck, because this is my current favorite deck, the deck that got me to 3700 here as a level 9. And so we're just going to jump into a few matches, and I've got 3 different decks for you. Try them out. You know, like this first one, if you don't have a graveyard, well, then I've got a couple other decks for you here. We're going to try them out as well. So let's just hop into some battles, and I'll try to explain some of what I'm doing while I'm doing it, okay? We're going against a level 10. He's probably dropping trophies as well. So I don't know what this guy's going to... Maybe he's trying hard. Maybe he's just stuck down here. But my guess is he's probably dropping trophies. So I'm going to start off easy, just with some archers in the back, because I don't know what he's going to be coming with quite yet. He's not playing anything, and looks like he's dropping trophies as well. So I'm going to cut this one out because this is pointless. You don't need to see somebody just letting me win. So I will be back in just a second with a real match, and we'll go from there. Okay, hopping into another match here against Wiznet. You know, he's a level 8 here in Royal Arena. He's not doing bad. Again, I want to protect against the Elite Barbarians to begin with, so I'm not going to play a card that is going to be my counter for the Elite Barbs. So he's going to drop in a Minion Horde. Alright, so I'm going to zap it right here, and then I'm going to put down my Bowler, because that's going to take care of that Hog Rider. Well, I played it wrong right there, actually. So this Hog Rider is going to get a couple hits. He used a very late rage, not good. But you can see his card levels. He's got a Legendary. His card levels are not bad. Right here, we're going to drop in a Graveyard to see how he responds to this. My archers back here just to clean up this Mega Minion, and I really didn't play that very well, but my archers are going to get some shots in here. Well, or not. He's going to play his skeleton army. I don't really need to play anything here because my Arena Tower will take out all these skeletons. If they take a 1 shot or 2, it's no big deal. Cannon is going to pull the hog over. You see his card levels are pretty much almost tournament standards. So I guarantee you, if he could play better or just work on a little bit, he could get himself up to Legendary Arena with the cards that he has right now. So I'm going to put down an Ice Golem in the back. Again, I'm just building up a slow push because my main kill card here is either my Elite Barbarians or my Graveyard. Either one is really good. He's made a mistake right here because I can zap and kill those minions with my Ice Golem. See right there with a zap. he's going to stop that, but he's invested a lot of elixir here, and he's not really going to get any damage at all. So we're going to go in with our Elite Barbarians, followed up with some archers because he's going to have a Skarmy for me. No, he has his own Elite Barbarians, and they're level 9. So this guy's got good cards. He's got good cards. He just made a few mistakes right there. Again, I'm not going to have to do anything with these skeletons. My Arena Tower is going to finish him off. No point spending elixir when I don't need to. I'm going to have to be prepared for his Hog Rider, which is going to be coming soon right there. Pull it over to the center. And since he put a rage on it, I'm going to go ahead and drop a Mega Minion. I really didn't need to. The cannon would have cleaned it up. We're going to put in, he's going to use a skeleton, I'm sorry, his, right there. Now it's going to go after my Ice Golem. In fact, I don't even think I need, well, I'm running full on elixir, so let's just go ahead and drop that. And again, cannon to pull the hog. So he's picking very bad times to actually push, is one of his problems right here. So let's put down a Bowler. Again, Ice Golem, zap. That's going to kill all of that. We're going to put down a Mega Minion. I didn't push very hard here. We probably could have 3-crowned the guy. But again, look at his cards are almost at tournament standards. There's no reason why he can't do really well. I don't need to do anything more. It's whatever. So, you know, that just goes to show you, I could take his cards that he has right there, and I could make it up to Legendary Arena with his cards. So you can make it to level, if you have tournament standard cards, you can make it to Legendary Arena. You just need to work on the details right there. So you say, okay, Lex, well, I don't have great Elite Barbarians, and I don't have a graveyard, so what now? Okay, well, let's try this deck. This is a fun deck. It works sometimes it doesn't. My cards right here, even my mirror, is not tournament standards. So we're going to see how this works out here. And the goal of this deck is to keep down your Furnace and keep throwing Goblin Barrels and even mirror your Goblin Barrels. The first play you want to make is your Furnace. You want to get your Furnace down and keep that constant pressure on there. Now, we've got a mirror card, so if he rushes in with Elite Barbarians, well, he's done that. I'm not even going to mess with those. I'm going to let those do their thing right there. So he's got a Sparky. It's never really good to play a Sparky directly at the river just like that. It's going to get taken out. So it's not how you want to play your Sparky. The Sparky's not a great card to begin with. So I'm kind of also, again, running high. I want to bait out his Zap or his Log or whatever he has for my Goblin Barrel. So I'm going to put down that right here and see what he does. He's got a Hog Rider. He probably didn't have anything. That Hog Rider is going to die with the quickness. And those minions are going to die from my Furnace. So I don't really need to do anything else. He played a Skarmy at the river. I know I just did it, but mine was for a reason. His, I don't know why he did that. So we're going to go ahead and just use our Ice Golem to take care of that. Ice Golem is such an underrated card, guys. I mean, he just uses Zap right there, which means I'm free to use my Goblin Barrel. And he's got a Inferno Dragon and a level 2 Inferno Dragon at that. Now, he played it poorly. That needs to be set up behind a tank. So he played that poorly. So we've already taken one tower just from this pressure. And I haven't deployed a single troop on his side of the map, except for a Goblin Barrel, but I guess technically that's a spell. This guy's just really making some not very good plays. I'm not saying he's a bad player, mind you. He's just not doing some things that he really should be doing. And he's probably going to zap those, and that's okay, because I've got a mirrored skeleton army if he zaps them. I'm not going to need to. So we're going to go to... I'm really kind of stuck in a weird spot. I'm glad he actually played those, because then that lets me cycle back around here. Now, I'll show you one thing that's kind of cool that you can do if you have right here. I'm just waiting for this Furnace to die. We're going to go like that, and we're going to mirror our Furnaces. It may have been a bad play because he's now got his Inferno Dragon. I'm going to do that down there just to distract, and then I'm going to clean up all his Skarmy with my Log. Okay, so now I've got double sets of Furnaces coming towards his tower, and again he's played his Elite Barbarians down there by themselves. My Skarmy's going to take care of those. All the while, he totally ignored that, and he just zapped that, which isn't cool. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let him take it. If he takes it, that's cool. He can have his tower. So we're going to let him have that one. Well, I don't want him to 3-crown me, though, and that push can 3-crown you. So I let him have a tower there, and then I'll go ahead and clean that up from there. Let's go over here and here. We're going to mirror the Goblin Barrel. We're just pushing all out right here. That's fine. And the Ice Golem, again, look at this. For the value there, for 2 elixir, I'm going to kite his Elite Barbarians. See, this guy had good cards. Lucas here, he had good cards. He just didn't play it right. So that's the big difference here, is playing your cards right and not, you know, overcommitting or undercommitting. Playing good defense and turn those troops into a counter push and not just throwing whatever you've got right at the river. You got to play smart about it. So you say, okay, well, I don't have that swarmy deck, or I don't even like that style, Lex. What now? All right, let's try out this deck. This is just a normal giant beatdown. Look, at my giant's only level 6. Okay, so the rest of them are at tournament standards. The archers are even a little bit better. Let's give this guy some arrows and him some minion horde. Okay, so we're going to hop into another one here. And this is just with a pretty standard giant beatdown deck, right? Against Zane B here. Good luck. I've got a pretty poor starting hand. There's really not much for me to do. So I'm going to throw my Goblin Barrel just to see what he uses. That way, for future reference, I'll know what his card is that kills my Goblin Barrel. All right, he's got a Skeleton Army. I'm going to go ahead and zap it right here just to get A, kill it, and B, take care of his Skarmy. Okay, so he plays a Valkyrie at the river and a Hog Rider. Oh boy, wrong card. I hate that when it grabs the wrong card for you. I was trying to play my my cannon, and for some reason it grabbed my Ice Golem, so it's kind of weird. All right, so he's got a level 7 Wizard. Again, this guy's cards are tournament standard right here. He had a level 4 Skarmy, and you know, he had a level 7 Hog. Look at that. So this Inferno Dragon is going to be a little bit of a problem for me. But we're going to go ahead and take all this out. We're going to zap this just to reset that Inferno Dragon. And we're going to go with that. And he's probably going to have a Skarmy for me. Yep, right there. That's okay. I'm going to just go ahead and let that die. Don't commit to a push too much if you know you've already lost it, okay? So I'm going to put this down because I know his Hog's coming. His Hog's coming. I could still probably put a little pressure on him with this Goblin Barrel and the Ice Golem. And that's probably not the best play right there either. We're going to distract over here with our Mega Minion. And he's going to have his Hog coming in very soon. He's playing a Trifecta deck, but with a Inferno Dragon, which is interesting. Inferno Dragon is a weak card right now. I could Fireball that Wizard, but it wouldn't kill it, and I need the damage. So we're gonna A, block with the Giant and see if he had. I had my cannon in hand ready. There it is, right there. So again, knowing what's coming up in your opponent's rotation is going to help you a lot. I knew that his Hog was coming ready. I didn't think he'd play his Wizard like he did. So we're gonna just use an Ice Golem again. This is going to kill that Skarmy. You know what? In fact, that was a misplay by me. I didn't need to even use that. My Arena Tower would have taken care of it. I might have taken a little bit of damage, but no big deal. So we're going to zap this right here. And that's going to take out his Minion Horde. And see, he doesn't have an answer for my Goblin Barrel. Once you realize your opponent doesn't have an answer for a certain card, and right there also, by the way, is the perfect placement for a cannon. If you see the round ring, it's going to just touch the lane. And we're going to distract that right there. With our Ice Golem. Again, Ice Golem is such an amazing card, guys. It doesn't get a lot of love, but it really is an amazing card. Now, I could finish this game off right now with a Goblin Barrel. We'll go ahead and let this Giant push come up. We haven't really done anything with our Giant. It's actually served only as distraction. So here we go. I could throw a Goblin Barrel and end it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let this play out. And you can see that the Giant is, if he can get to the tower, the Giant does a lot of damage, guys. So right there. Again, my card's not tournament standards, and I'm letting Elixir go. I wasn't even playing full tilt right there. Just to show you guys that it's the way you play your cards. It's not necessarily your card levels. All right, so let's go back to, one more time, let's go back to this deck, which is, again, my current favorite deck, and let's battle it out one more time. All right, going up against Selena here. Doesn't have a clan. Selena, come on over. A decent clan. We're a pretty decent clan. You can come visit us, see what you got. All right, again, I don't want to spin my Elite Barbarians counter, which would be my bowler in this hand. So I'm going to just play a Mega Minion in the back because he could be rushing. Okay, so he's got level 9 Spear Gobs. Again, tournament standard cards right there, right? And he's got a Goblin Barrel. We're going to zap that out. And he's got a level 6 Mega Minion coming in and a level 3 Witch. Now, the level 3 Witch, I don't know. He could be using that with a lot. He could be playing with a Hog. He could be playing with a Giant. We're going to just go put down our bowler because that's going to completely take out that Witch completely. All right, so then we're going to make this setup ready for a push. We're going to drop in our Ice Golem and then our Graveyard right in front of it. Now, the Ice Golem is going to take the shots from the tower. Unfortunately, his archers are right there, and it's a good counter to my Graveyard. He's actually got 3 good counters right there to my Graveyard in the Spear Goblins, the Bomber, and the archers. But with his misplay with his Witch, cost him 1,000 health off of his tower, or actually about 1,400. So he's going to play his Goblin Barrel. Not the best time to play that either. I'm going to zap that out, and his Bomber's going to die. Now, another push that you can do with this, he's going to split his archers, which is a good play. Splitting archers is a very passive play. You've got some defense in both sides of the lane at the same time. It's kind of feeling out your opponent, see what they're going to do. I haven't seen a Skarmy from him yet, which is interesting. So we're going to go with an Ice Golem and Elite Barbarians push. Now, the Ice Golem, if he does have a Skarmy, will die. Okay, so my Elite Barbs are making it to the tower, and they're going to do a ton of damage right there. Although the Bomber is also a great counter to the Elite Barbarians, but I took his tower, the archers in the back there, as a really powerful push right there. And we're going to put down our bowler just to clean up all of this mess. And then we can come to, he's throwing Lonely Goblin Barrels over there, which isn't the greatest play. Another push with this Graveyard you can do is just archers and Graveyard. Now, so you want the Arena Tower to target the Graveyard first and not the archers. Okay, so see what's going to happen is my archers are going to be sitting here shooting the tower, while the Arena Tower, well, it didn't work out as well because he had 2 things killing the skeletons right there. We're going to put down an Ice Golem to take care of whatever he's got over there, and a bowler to get over there. Now, I would like to try to get a 3 crown here, actually, just for the clan crown chest. Okay, so he's got a Giant. That's cool. We're going to pull his Giant to the center, and then right? Put our elite barbarians on this witch. All right, so we distract the tank and then kill it, right? So I'm going to go over here with a graveyard and archers. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do this. I wanted to be able to 3 crown him, but it's not going to be enough time. Maybe I can get 2. One more bowl. Can I get it? Ah, darn it. I wanted 2 crowns there. Anyways, again, this guy had good cards. They weren't the best, but they were pretty good cards. Again, he could take that very high into Arena 9. Arena 9's coming out. It's not out yet. Anyway, so there's a few matches for you guys. If you don't have some of these cards, I've shown you 3 different decks, all of them that you can win with. You know, from very traditional beatdown decks to something a little bit more, you know, spammy and kind of gimmicky a little bit, but it's actually pretty fun. It's a really fun deck, guys. You got to try this out. If you don't have the log, substitute in the Zap. Works just as well. Almost just as well. Actually, and better in some circumstances. So, and then the deck that I was currently using. So, there's a few decks for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps get you to Arena 10. And remember, watch your losses. See where you went wrong. Try to figure out what you're doing wrong so you can do it right. Make smart plays. Play conservatively. And if you play your cards right, literally, pun intended, you can get yourself to Arena 10, no problem. Until next time, this is Lex. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Clash with Lex, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Lex out.